Waking up tired, a lot of times you think you got a decent night's sleep, but you actually did not. To avoid waking up tired, we have to look at 3 different phases and fix what we can within each phase. The full day before, the actual sleep, and the morning of. Let's start with the actual sleep and sleep hygiene. If you wake up feeling tired and you have a bad taste in your mouth and you have the morning breath, that could be from heartburn or reflux. About 25% of people who have reflux, they don't know they have it. And they might not have it during the day. Heartburn is very irritating, so your brain reacts to it and your body doesn't relax, so you're not getting a deep sleep. There are several things you can do about it. You can take over-the-counter antacids, don't eat a full meal before you go to bed, lay on your left side instead of your right side, and you can also elevate the head of your bed. Get enough sleep. We need about 8 hours of sleep for our body to function properly. It is also super important to go to sleep and wake up at the same time every day. And here is why. There are 90 minutes to 110 minutes sleep cycles, and there are waves of hormones within these sleep cycles. So you want to wake up naturally at the end of these cycles every single day. These waves have different layers. There is the REM, the light sleep, and then you have the delta, which is the deep sleep. This is where you recharge, and the goal is to get to the delta stage. Deficiency in vitamin D makes it very difficult to get into the delta. So you would want to take about 20,000 IU of vitamin D. You can find an Amazon link in the description to exactly what I take for vitamin D. Have fermented foods. They have friendly microbes that reduces stress and helps with getting into that deep delta stage of sleep. If you have sleep apnea or snoring, basically you're not getting enough oxygen. So your brain will sense that and won't let your body relax. And it tries to wake you up so you're not getting that deep sleep. Losing weight is one of the big ways to fix this. But you should also speak to your doctor. Did you realize you spend 1/3 of your entire life on a mattress? So invest in a good mattress to help with the quality of your sleep. The day before. What you ate yesterday is going to affect how you feel today, especially if it's in the area of too many carbs, starches, and sweets. Because when you're running on glucose, your brain is very susceptible to developing something called insulin resistance. It means that you don't have enough insulin in the brain to drive the glucose into the neurons, and that does not make your brain feel good and makes you feel tired. Avoid blue light before bed. Your TV, smartphone, computer screen all produce an artificial blue light which tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime. As a result, it blocks melatonin production, and this really messes up with your sleep pattern. There are apps that they block most of the artificial blue light by making the screen more orange. Or you can use blue light blocking glasses, which work very well. Again, you can find an Amazon link in the description. The morning of. Don't use snooze alarm. Stop pressing the snooze on your alarm. It actually makes you feel worse. And here is how. Every time you hit the snooze, if you do doze back off to sleep and then your alarm wakes you up 20 minutes later, you will feel worse. And that's because, as mentioned earlier, our sleep consists of 90 to 110 minutes of sleep cycles. So when your alarm wakes you up again in the middle of a sleep cycle, it leaves you feeling even more tired and sluggish. Drink water. Hydrate yourself first thing in the morning, because after 8 hours of being asleep, you are naturally dehydrated and this causes fatigue. Get some blood flowing. Simply go for a 10-minute morning walk or some light exercise as soon as you wake up. This helps your body deliver extra oxygen to your organs and your tissues, which makes you feel even more awake. Your blood sugars are off. If you're waking up feeling hungry and tired, the chances are your blood sugars are off. The worst thing you can do is to add more carbs or sweets to raise your blood sugars, because it will give you a rapid glucose spike and a huge drop right after. So change your breakfast from a sweet, starchy breakfast to a protein-centered breakfast. Or skip the breakfast altogether and try intermittent fasting. I just summarized what I've learned from multiple resources. But if you'd like to learn more about this topic, I encourage you to watch these 2 videos, how to get rid of brain fog and a conversation between Dr. Andrew Huberman and Dr. Matt Walker. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next week.